speech. I believe she gave her icebreaker this last week. This is Project 2, which is Organize Your Speech. And I've been given the title, I'm assuming it's the title of her speech. It says, I'm good, I'm set, I've got it all taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Claudia M to the class.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. I'm Claudia M. McLeod. I'm a financial representative with Western and Southern, and I can't tell you how many times I've heard those words. I'm good, I'm set, I've got it all taken care of. Whenever I suggest that somebody meet with me to talk about their finances and their goals and objectives, lots of times I've heard that. Let me first tell you a little bit about me and the company that I represent, Western and Southern Life. I was born in Washington, D.C. and raised in Arlington, Virginia. I left the D.C. area in the mid-'80s for North Carolina, and I moved to Tampa in 1996. I've been there ever since, same house and everything. My background is in human resources, a lot in benefits administration, and I've been in the financial services industry since 2000, and in 2013 I got my MBA with the emphasis in healthcare management. My company, Western and Southern Life, is backed by more than 125 years of financial strength. We are based in Cincinnati, Ohio, and have been providing individuals, families, and small businesses with superior personalized service since 1888. We are a member of Western and Southern Financial Group, which is one of the strongest life insurance companies in the world. Our products are comprised of a wide range of financial solutions to include life insurance, annuities, and investments. We still do things the old-fashioned way, which means we meet people face-to-face, form relationships, and help people identify their needs, goals, and objectives. We make recommendations so that they can meet those needs, goals, and objectives, and they can become a reality. Ours is a long-term relationship, and we know that one size does not fit all. So back to where I started. I'm good, I'm set, I've got it all taken care of. What does that really mean? Have you ever given that response to anyone? I know no one likes to talk about death and dying. No one likes to talk about those what-ifs. However, the reality is 100% of the people that are born die. No one gets out of life alive. So let's take a few minutes to ponder what that response really means. Think about your current financial picture. Would you say you have good health coverage? Do you know what would happen if you had to spend some time in the hospital? Would you have co-pays to pay, a deductible to be met, percentages to pay? What is your maximum out of pocket? How well do you really understand your health insurance coverage? What would happen if you became disabled and you couldn't work? Would you still get your paycheck? If you have disability coverage, how much of your wages does it cover? Is there a waiting period? How long would you have to wait before you got that check? What would you do for money during that waiting period? If it only pays a portion of your wages, would that be enough? Suppose you don't have any disability coverage. How long could you meet your financial obligations? How will you be able to eat? How will you pay your medical bills? And suppose you need someone to take care of you. Who pays for that? If it's a family member that would take care of you, would they suffer a loss of wages when they take care of you? Our ability to get up each morning and to go to work is vital to many people's existence. But is that important to you? Here are a couple of questions to consider while you're thinking about your current overall financial picture. Do I have a budget, or do I wish I had a budget? Do I know what comes in and what goes out? Is a budget important to me? Do I have more debt than I want? Do I have a plan to reduce or to eliminate my debt? Do I consider myself a saver or a spender? Let's turn our minds now to something many of us look forward to even more than Monday mornings, and that is retirement. Do you have a financial plan for retirement? When are you planning to retire or to be financially independent? What do you see yourself doing when you retire? Are you on track to have the funds available when you need them to make that dream come true? What about Social Security? Do you understand it? What is FRA? Is the file and suspend strategy right for you? Finally, I want you to think about those that are near and dear to your heart. I want you to think about those who love you and who you love. I want you to think about those who would be impacted if you didn't come home. If you suffered a life-ending heart attack or stroke, or one morning you didn't wake up. Do you have a written, up-to-date will? Have you appointed an executor or an executrix that understands your will? Would the money that you leave for your loved ones really be adequate to meet their needs? You see, if you truly understand your health coverage and how it works, if you know the ins and outs of your disability coverage, or have an emergency fund to cover your lost wages should you be unable to work, if you have a budget and it is working for you, if you have a retirement plan and you are on track to have the retirement of your dreams, and if you know your loved ones will be well taken care of if today or tomorrow were your last, then you can say, I'm good, I'm set, I've got it all taken care of.
We'll take 90 seconds. Timer, please. Give some feedback to Claudia.
$90 seconds.
Okay. Madam Timer, will you give us a timer's report for our three speakers?
Yes. Russ's speech was 6 minutes, 25 seconds. Daniel's was 8 minutes, 43 seconds. And Claudia's speech was 6 minutes, 54 seconds. So Russ and Claudia would qualify for the vote.
Russ and Claudia are qualified to be voted on. If you'll take just a moment and fill out your choice for best speaker, Claudia or Russ. Okay. If you think a flash